fear. The older I get, the more I realize that fear doesn't go away. If anything, the older you get, the more you have to fear. I mean, take for example, when I was 8 years old, my biggest fear was sleeping in on a Saturday and missing the new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! That was coming on. But but I have more fears nowadays that I'm in college, like passing all my classes, everything. Yesterday, I watched a movie called Indivisible, and no major spoilers for the movie, but the main character of the movie is a champion, and if you've seen the preview or if you've read synopsis or whatever, he goes up to war as champions often do. I mean, he goes where the war is. And he's an encouraging type of guy. He's he really cares about the troops that he's assigned with. He really does. But as war often does, it takes a toll on him sometimes. And he needs some encouragement. To give you another more modern, yet extreme example, a couple weeks ago, my parents were talking about me, and they were saying what an encourager I am, everything, and how I always look to encourage people and everything. And it got me thinking, not about me specifically, but who encouraged the encourager? Because that needs to happen. You'll hear pastors all the time say something like, you can't fill another person's gas tank if yours is empty. And what that basically means is you can't encourage others if you're not being poured into, if you're not being encouraged yourself, if you're not being renewed yourself. Now, I've been blessed enough and fortunate enough to be surrounded with people who do encourage me. Because, you know something? This won't always happen. But the people you encourage, they're bound to come back and encourage you when you need it. And they may not even know they're doing it. I mean, they may just say, "Hey, I remember what you said. It really impacted me. It really touched me." Or, "Hey, I just want to say, I see the fruit of Jesus every time I look at you." Something like that. You talk about encouragement. That is the highest form of encouragement. I'll tell you something else. My mom and dad, like them, I love them to death. I love them more than anything. And they say I'm an encourager, that I'm an encouragement to people. Well, that's only because I've had fantastic role models. Because the truth is, they've been encouraging me since the day I was born. I'm 22 and they've been encouraging me and him since the day we were born. I don't know if I talked about this before, but when we were born, me and my brother, we were very sick. Like the doctors were saying day after day after day that we're not gonna make it. That we should just make the funeral arrangements, that we're just not gonna make it. But through encouragement from God and through our parents encouraging us and never giving up on us, lo and behold, here we are. My, I'm a senior at Johnson. My brother's at work right now. His wife, I think, downstairs, and little, his little sweet baby boy is in the next room. I say the baby boy is like 1.5, but he'll always be a baby around here, cause he's the cutest thing really. But yeah, encouraging people, they're hard to come by. They are. I'm not, especially in this world of social media and keyboard cowboys and everything. Encouragers are hard to come by. Especially ones that can satiate fear maybe you didn't even know you had. But they will come around. They will. If you, like I say, this won't always happen, but if you encourage others, if you live for God the way you're supposed to, if you use the gift He's given you of encouragement, then those people are, then those people may be bound to come back around and encourage you in a way they didn't even know they were doing it. They may just remind you of what you said to them, or remind you that they remember it and how much it impacted them, like some people at Johnson have done to me or whatever. I've I've been highly encouraged by people. Even in the series, I've been highly encouraged by my Aunt Kathy. I mean, she would say, "Hey, you did a great job," or "Thank you for the word," or whatever. So, if you have fear, that fear inside you that you maybe don't even know where it comes from in general, someone will always be around to encourage you. God will never leave you if you think it, if you help it. He will never. And let us not forget also, our greatest encouragement comes from God, comes from the fact that we know that we're doing His will. Matthew Matthew 28, we're doing the Great Commission. Jesus says, "Go unto all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them all the statutes that I have commanded you." You highly be encouraged by the fact that you're doing God's will, that you're exactly where God wants you to be. God don't put people in your life that don't encourage you. Never get down on yourself and never think, "Oh, I'm always the encourager and never the encouragee," or whatever, or whatever you say to that. I'm always the person encouraging and never the person getting encouraged. Because I promise you that'll come back around. Your encouragement will come back around. So do not give up on that. And do not ever think that what you're doing, whatever it may be, is a sacred task. Because it's ultimately not. either in this world or the next, you'll get a big encouragement and a big thank you for what you've done. If you're living well, if you're living righteously. Guys, I love you. I hope you, I hope you got something out of this. I really do. And I'll see you next week. God bless you.